Not gonna lie. That audio with Zoo, with that mindset when he said, he don't care about no black, you know what I'm saying, about no Fahim, and he was naming who actually hurt him when it came to, the losses that THF took. It kind of explains the game, like how things are right now, like how things probably will forever be, which is every man for themselves, pretty much, and God for us all. And it just goes to show you that a lot of these gangs and these cliques, you know, if you're not their inner circle, they don't really, a lot of them don't really fuck with you, even if y'all is in the same gang. This is why it's so easy for people to get backdoored. Because people are within the same gang and they don't give a about each other, period. I mean, all Zoo ain't did nothing but told the truth. He told his truth, you know? But when you look at that from another angle, he really told the truth of the streets, because that's how it is. You got certain people fuck with certain people, and you got people that are more popular, certain people that are more popular than others, like Vaughn and Melly and who else? Duck, guys like that, that can connect like whole hoods together, different hoods together, like where he is the link between that hood. Zoo was kind of one of those, at the end of the day. The guys that he was saying that he didn't really give a about, those were guys that are well loved in THF. You know what I'm saying? By a lot of members in THF. That's why it'd be hard for me to understand, why is this even a thing? Why is this even a thing? It used to be motherfuckers feel that camaraderie, being around the guys, and goddamn, your niggas damn near ready to die for you. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all all got each other, the best interests of each other at heart, just genuinely. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has disappeared. And it could be a whole war out here with you and some guys you grew up with over a fucking chain or anything like that. Anything of substantive value, or anything that they feel is substantive value. You know what I'm saying? Guys messing around with each other's girls and shit like that. Like, we in the same gang. Like, it's supposed to be some morals and principles to this shit. Because things like that, when you mess with a man's money, when you mess with a man's goals and aspirations in life, when you trying to shake his foundation in that type of way, and when you mess with his woman, his coochie, you playing a dangerous game. And at any given time, a war could start, because a nigga could take it too far, And for certain shit, niggas will take it too far. Real talk. But yeah, that's the mindset out here. So the shit's sad for real. And I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all need a lot more than prayer. Some of y'all need a lot more than prayer. Some of y'all need to be saved, for real. Because I don't see the future get no brighter. I really don't. Not for the streets, I don't. So if you out there in the streets, man, you damn near food. You damn near food, man. You can't trust nobody. You can't trust a soul out there in the streets. That's got to be a fucked up way of living. That's got to be a fucked up way of living right there. Real talk. I feel sorry for y'all. Also, LeVar Bruhman Span is underway. His new trial is underway. I think it starts today. If you are not familiar with Bruhman was causing the city major pain. I'm gonna say probably about maybe 10 years ago, something like that. And he had a lot going on in the streets. He was the guy that they said that, had Kato killed, Big Boy Latin King, which was DMX's partner. Kato actually put Kanye on. If a lot of people don't know that, it was Kato that did that. Yeah, they say that Bruhman had Kato killed, so he got charged and convicted with all type of shit. So what's happening with his case right now is he got it back in trial. Allegedly there was some shit going on where, the police be having all type of stuff going on, lying, putting different shit in the report, hiding evidence, like it really be a shit show for real. And it really be anything to convict you, whether you goddamn innocent or guilty. It don't matter. Long as we get our man, we got our man. But anyway, that's the reason why he has a new trial date. And maybe he'll beat it, maybe he won't. I don't know. But by him being able to get a new trial date, by them just throwing that his conviction out, it tells me a lot. It tells me a whole lot about this case and how much dirt is probably on this case, which means it's definitely possible that he may get out. In other news, Real Vert, we got Real Vert. Real Vert has challenged Bibby, Lil Bibby, to a boxing match. Now, there was something going on, or there's been something going on with Real Vert and Bibby. If you don't know, I'm pretty sure Real Vert is signed to Bibby. And Bibby signs these guys for $200 in a fucking piece of bubble gum in the picture. Y'all gotta stop going over there. Cause Bibby ain't giving these guys ain't getting nothing. For real. But y'all keep going over there. Now don't get me wrong. I feel like what Bibby got going on, Bibby got some big shit going on. But at the same time, I feel like he keeps that drill rap shit contained. Like he keeps it in a different room from everything else. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he's smart for that. Like motherfuckers like Juice WRLD and all of that. If you could pretty much produce something like that, and have a talent like that blossom, you know what you're doing. I think that a lot of these guys end up getting into it with Bibby because he give them little to nothing. And think about it. You in the hood. You broke for real. But you can rap a little bit. And you got a little clout. Motherfucker offer you 10, 15,000, 20,000. And probably a shopping spree and probably a chain or something like that. Oh, but that's just starting off. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna read the motherfucking the fine print on the contract. He ain't gonna read that. And even if he do read it, he can't understand it. He can't comprehend it. He damn sure ain't got no lawyer gonna call no lawyer in. Because he got the motherfucker pay him out of the little money he trying to get. So it's really a shit show for real. But I think a lot of those guys be getting mad because, like, when they run out of money, it be like, damn, now I need some more money in the label. Like, shit, you ain't paid back on your return yet. And then you see one of the other guys that's on the label, Q50, it seems like he's making all the money. But is it that he has a better work ethic than you, or is it that he has more star power than you? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on? Because Q50, it look like he's straight. So I got a feeling that, the reason why Vert want to fight Bibby, it has something to do with that contract, man. It has something to do with money, man. Niggas is running out of money. Niggas is doing too many drugs. Real talk. I try to tell y'all shorties, man. Them drugs gonna be the way y'all motherfucking demise. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Y'all got to leave that shit alone. And you get this little money, these $20,000, $30,000, and you got these Class A habits, baby, that shit gonna disappear fast as hell. Real talk. That shit gonna disappear fast as hell. That shit gonna go to hell ASAP, and then it's gonna be like, now you still got these habits and you ain't got the money to pay for them. What you think you gonna do? That's when niggas get to going through withdrawals and they get to want to fight the record label and all that shit because of something that you signed. Straight up. Shit crazy, man. But Bibby responded back and told him, like, shit, drugs are bad. So that was his answer to that. To Vert want to get in the ring and put the gloves on and have a celebrity boxing match. He said drugs are bad. Real talk.